Yes, okay, we're working this time. Oh, that was so silly of me. So, I actually put together this new screen yesterday as a way to denote when we're in the talking section of the stream versus the Cody section of the stream. So that this is where we can chill and hang out and talk. And then when I'm in the usual code setup, then we know it's business. And then that's when I might be silent for a while coding, or and then I'll check in on the chat. But yeah, so because I put together this screen, I remapped my OBS hotkeys. And the silly thing is, I apparently silly remapped um, the key for this screen to be the exact same one as the key for uh, stopping the stream. I don't know why I did that. I think I just forgot which keys I used to end the stream because I never used that one. I just click the stop streaming button. So yeah, that is what happened. But thank you so much for sticking around. Uh, and yeah, thank you so much for sticking around. And actually, all you missed was me talking for 2 or 3 minutes about how I started 2 or 3 minutes before I realized I wasn't even streaming because I checked after only 2 minutes. And all I was talking about was how I started the stream with "Hello, happy Wednesday," and I was like, "Wait, hold on." And I looked up into the corner of my laptop screen, and I'm like, "Wait, it's not Wednesday, it's Friday." And then I spent 2 minutes talking about how I'm still not used to mornings, so I won't, regale that again because that was a really silly tangent, anyways, about how I set my alarm to 7:30 a.m. today and didn't get out of bed until 8. But that is, I feel like an alarm that I have not willingly set. Well, ever, I guess, because I think back in my high school years, I used to have to get up at 6 or 6:30, and I think I still hold leftover resentment, and I'm like, I'm never waking up so early in my adult life ever. Um, so yeah, I don't think I've ever willingly set an alarm for 7:30 before. So that was a new experience. And I think all I was saying was how even though I woke up at 8 and then did my morning exercise, I thought I was alert, but apparently there are still parts of my brain that are still, you know, coming slowly coming online. Um, because I thought it was Wednesday when it's actually Friday. But happy Friday, TGIF. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hello to Michael, welcome back. Hello to BB, Gilliam. Thanks for sticking around while that weird thing, while I was not realizing that I ended my stream, which means I have to go and delete that silly stream from my Twitch later. But um yeah. Oh. um yes, I am back. Yes, Michael says you're starting earlier these days. Nice for your European chat contingent. Yes, I feel like my chat is currently dominated by Europeans right now. And actually, I've always wanted to do this on a stream where they do the roll call of say hi and where you're from. I don't know if you. Yes, please tell me where you're tuning in from. And uh, oh, Gilliam asks if I ended up doing a second stream the other day. No, I didn't. I ended up because I think I had an afternoon meeting that day that I forgot about while on stream, and then afterwards I was like, oh, good thing I didn't commit, because I was while we were on stream, I was pretty sure I have something this afternoon, but I can't remember what. And then I had a 2:30 p.m. meeting, so it was then after that I was oh, it feels a little too late, but I should not have any meetings this afternoon. Mm, I'm just gonna check right now. Yeah, I don't have any afternoon meetings today. So if we go over, then um, then I'll continue in the afternoon. And I was thinking like 1:30 or something might be a good time to come back. Silly. I'm just catching up on the chat, and there was me being like, "Oh, oops." um, yeah, Gilliam says someone who's been switching keyboard mappings for years. I understand the pain. I try really hard not to do keyboard mappings because I know that I'll like screw up. But yeah, Michael says I'm still rewiring my brain to map my fingers to both Vim and Emacs. Slow and painful, but so satisfying. Oh yeah, I remember trying to get myself on Vim like when I first started coding, and then I was like, there's too many things to remember. I can't remember them all, so I just use a lot of GUIs. Yeah. Um. Ooh. Oh yes. Was it really? That's true. Last time was really tiny. So here you go. This is my not new mug, but my favorite mug. It's my Ghibli mug. And then you can actually see it now. You're right. And then you can probably now actually see the background. Oh, maybe I should turn on. Nah. I think my fairy lights are starting to run out of battery. But I do have oh, I guess it's gonna be a slight mukbang because I do have this that is um kind of my breakfast. Uh, but this is my favorite cute little plate, and um this one is called, I think it's a Spanish or Portuguese sweet, but then it was adapted by like Japanese people, I think. And so I only know it from like in the Japanese context of it's called a castella, and I like it. And I'm gonna eat it with my coffee so that I don't end up really cranky in the middle of the stream. Ooh. Oh. Yomi says Anna will be bummed that we all lost the story time. Yes. Oh, hello, Pranav. Thanks for joining today. Good to see you. And Bibi says, I'm in SLO County, California. Cool. San Luis Obispo. Yeah, you have a really good, I'm sorry, this is the only thing I know about SLO, but you have a really great architecture program in the Cal Poly University. One of my friends from high school went there. Hello, Fractal Game Dream. Welcome back. Ooh, you're in the Boston area. How is it over there now? L Jukes, hello, welcome back. Says not too far from London here. Oh, I miss London. I really want to go back. And Michael, I remember you're from Dublin because I was like, Dublin, Ireland, or Dublin in the Bay Area because there's a Dublin in the Bay Area. My Google Calendar alerts on screen. Wait, did I have that the first stream? I don't think that was a Google Calendar alert. I think it was like somebody like texted me and I was like, ah crap. And they like showed up on the corner of the screen. I was like, ah crap. Yeah, Totoro. My favorite Totoro. I actually also have like some Totoro dishes. So there are like cute little like salad plates. Mostly because oh, hello, welcome back, SQPM. Oh, yes, I'm so happy that you caught my stream again also. And thank you for resubscribing. Yes, very grateful. Oh, speaking of which, I think the third emote, yes, I'm very excited to draw the third emote, which is going to be the thinking face. Very, very appropriate because I do use this, like in real life, I do this quite often, unintentionally, subconsciously when I'm like thinking. But please be patient with me on that one because I'm like putting all of my time into the project right now. So hopefully I'll be able to draw something by next Wednesday, but it might take a little bit longer than usual. Oh, hello, Majestic Mac. Um, welcome back. Majestic Mac says cake, cake. Yes, it is called a castella. Um, unfortunately, I think we left it for too long because hmm, it's not as soft and fluffy as it should be. Either that or we tried a new brand, so that might be it too. There's another brand I really like that I'll get from the supermarket, not this weekend, but next weekend. Yeah, it's called Castera, and I think, yeah. So the story I was saying before was, I think it's a specialty in Kobe, which is a area city and prefecture. No, just city in Japan. I think has like historically had a port, and then they had a lot of Portuguese influence, so they have like really interesting like Western style Japanese sweets over there. I don't know how I came across castera. I feel like it's from my childhood. I don't know. Saw it and I was like, oh, castera. Oh no, I think it was like when I was in Tokyo. Um, I when I was in Tokyo for 3 months 2 years ago, I went on this like intense like I'm gonna try all of the like traditional Japanese sweets, um, like famous traditional Japanese stores in Tokyo. So traditional Japanese sweets are called wagashi. So I went on this like huge like wagashi binge, and I like looked up lists and like I like bookmarked, and I think I ended up trying like a good number of them. I even tried to find some when I went to like Kyoto, um, and then one of them was my absolute favorite. It's this place in Ginza called Higashiya, and they have uh, an afternoon tea set. It was so good because it's like mostly sweets, but like some savories to go with it, and you get to choose your own tea. So it was like the Japanese take on afternoon tea. And one of the things, and one of their specialties is a castella. That's how I got introduced to castella. There we go. Random, another little story time that you probably did not need. um, yeah, so Gilliam, there's a lot of really traditional Japanese sweets that are really, I tend to like Asian dessert and Asian sweets more, or I should say East Asian. So like, but mostly I think Japanese sweets, and the reason is because they're like a lot less sweet. Um, so like it's just a lot less sweet, and so I feel like I'm not going to get diabetes from eating them, which is actually a really strong concern because we have a family history of diabetes. Um, but yeah, so and in Japanese sweets, there's like wagashi, which is a traditional, and um, if you search for it, it's really quite pretty. A lot of them are like inspired by nature. Um, this is not wagashi. This is not traditional Japanese because, like I said, it has Western influence, and for things with Western influence, they call it yogashi. So the yo part means like Western, and the wa means like Japanese. But usually people don't refer to it as yogashi. Yeah, I think they just call it whatever. But yeah, so wagashi is like really pretty, really well done. Um, that's why I went on this like huge like I'm gonna try as many famous wagashi places as possible. Yeah. Oh, but I love the French style. Like I love French desserts, like French sweets too, but then I especially love Japanese takes on French desserts because then I feel like it's sweeter, but then I love the style. Um, ooh, hello, Alexis Nostromo. Welcome back. Hello there. We're just chatting and chilling for a bit as I eat a little bit of this for um essentially a belated breakfast, and then we'll get into the coding. Hmm. Oh no, Gilliam, do you remember the name of the Japanese French gourmet restaurant? Okay, I'm gonna concentrate on eating a little bit more because I'm eating too slowly. Actually, I'm a really slow eater because I talk a lot. Oh my god, hello Vishnu! It's been a bit. Oh wait, perfect, Vishnu, because I was gonna message you and ask you a big line question. This is perfect. You like show up at the best times. I don't know what Sara Lee pound cake is. I never realized how self-conscious of a thing it is to eat on camera. Like I always thought that like mukbang people must have such a fun time like eating on camera. But actually, it's like make a lot of ugly faces when eating. So I guess you have to learn to eat prettier or be totally okay with making ugly faces. And I feel like I'm probably gonna be in the second category. What do people do on a mukbang? They just like talk, right? They just chat with their audience. So this is totally accidental. I meant to like eat before the stream, but then so oh, that's so cute. Business started a weekly recurring meeting on Observable Wednesday called Lunchroom Mukbang. That's so cute. If you have tips on eating on camera, please let me know, Vizu. Gilliam says, I'm absolutely having dinner at the moment too. Thank you for tuning in during your dinner time. Um, yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so my morning exercise has been this thing called Ring Fit, which is by Nintendo Switch. Um, and it's this like RPG adventure game for exercise, which sounds really corny, and it is. Uh, the storyline and all the graphics are really cheesy, but the gamification is of exercise is like really effective. Um, so it's this game where like to progress in a level, you have to like run in place, to like run forward, to like quote unquote beat monsters. You have to do like different sorts of like basically like body weight exercises. And so it's been really good, but it also is like depending on the level, like it like takes longer or shorter depending on like the length of the level. And today was like longer than usual. I'm super tired. And but also that's the reason for me not having had time to eat breakfast before the stream. Oh, hello, Amy. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Um, oh, Alexis says, same here to having dinner. Gilliam says, what can I say? You're an influence on us all. Yes, Amy, you might know this one. It's called Castera. Um, Fractal King Dream says, exercise games are the only thing that can get me to exercise reliably, so I get it. I like to exercise with Beat Saber. Ooh, yeah. I heard that that's super good, like, cardio. I'm like really interested in that one too. But I actually didn't think that, because I don't play. Yeah, Castera is delicious. I mean, I was mentioning earlier about this really delicious wagashi place in Ginza called Higashiya. Love that place. They have this like Japanese style afternoon tea. So good. It's like mostly sweets, but then like also some savory foods in there. Oh, um, I really was hoping, yeah, I think it'd be super fun to go there. Um, And oh, to your point about Beat Saber Fractal Cane Dream. Oh, and also playing exercise games. Yeah, so I don't really play games and I don't like exercise, so I was really surprised about like how effective this has been for me personally. And I think it really is that gamification and like actually the story part of it of being like this is really cheesy and corny story, but I want to know what happens next that like has me coming back every day. So my like I do it every weekday. Yeah, it's been really effective. Yeah, Amy, I really wanted to go there with the studio when we were supposed to be in Japan this year, but it will happen one day. Um, wait, Gilliam says own up. Oh, like own up. What do you mean by own up? Is a big thing I envy streamers, and I love that it's becoming more of a thing in our society. Uh, Look at how long it took me to like finish just one question. Maybe so. I realized on Wednesday that if I'm gonna like stream for like 2 hours, that I need like a break in the middle. So maybe I'll eat this one during my break. Hmm. Hello, what? Nafis 98. Yes, I do have a Twitch channel, as you are part of it right now. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, own up to the fact that I'm gonna make faces. Um, I'm gonna be opening my mouth really wide. And I feel like that's just like a remnant of my childhood being told that like a lady should not eat with her mouth wide open or something like that. Um, I feel like that's so silly. I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like that's the only thing that's like making me still be like so self-conscious of like how I'm eating on camera. Well, and then as I said that, I take that huge bite. Oh, ooh, look at how fast I've eaten this one. Okay, let's actually get started talking about the project. I'm going to talk about this project while I finish the rest of this like piece of pasta. Thank you for sitting through my mukbang. Okay. I remapped all of my keys. Okay, what is my co-screen? Ah, that's right. Okay, this one. Perfect. Hello. Okay, so I want to catch you up a little bit on where we are. Actually, before I catch you up on what I've done since Wednesday, I wanted to share this, which I'm really excited about. So, my friend Steven, who I worked on my pandemic game with, um, he actually shared this data set with me. It's it's like a freely available data set from an organization called Ballot Ready. And apparently what they do is yeah, so it's called Ballot Ready. And it seems like one of the services they give is all of the polling locations in the US for the elections, which is exactly what I was looking for, and that's really amazing. What's the downside is apparently that data set is like really pricey, which makes sense as I've found out. I did not think getting polling locations for an election would be this much work. I thought it was like maybe programmatically hitting, like programmatically like scraping some, Secretary of State websites, but actually you have to be able to put in an exact address. And I think this, my, like, like my iffy understanding of this is that, because polling location, actually, let me not try to explain why it's by address. And well, the only way I can reason it out, because I thought I'd be able to like get a list for like a specific county or something like it. I thought maybe I could just like, you know, search for a county and get a list of the polling locations. But my vague understanding of why that might not be is because I guess there are precincts that are like really the smallest um like geographical thing. um Wait, I don't remember the actual definition of it, but for an election that is kind of like the smallest like geographical entity. And so people don't usually know what precinct they're in, so then it's easier for them to just search up their address and then find out the polling location, the right polling location in their precinct, which makes sense from like a user perspective. Makes things really hard from a data perspective. So all of that to say, I can totally now understand why this data set is so expensive. So I've kind of given up hope on the data of polling locations for 2020, but or to be able to get it before this election. Oh, and that's the second thing I was going to say. Like, not only has it proven really hard to find, to like get that data, it's actually also for 2020, it seems to be taking a lot longer than usual to get that data. Like, the states are not posting them as early as they used to. So then I realized, so then Steven was able to share this data set with me, which I think is super interesting. So this is Ballot Ready's estimate of when they can get all of the polling location data. And I realized that this is actually a really interesting, like super bite-sized data set to visualize, because then this shows like, essentially this is a data set of how long, like how much in advance we get to find out where our polling locations are. So looking at some of these, like some of them are quite late. Like California, wow. So I need to look into like, yeah, so these dates are estimates. So I also don't know if this is exactly Ballot Ready's estimate of like, maybe the polling locations go up and then they need some time to be able to like process through it, or if this is like when the states are putting the polling locations up online. I'm hoping it's the latter, because then it would be like, oh, actually we're just not given that much notice. Like some of these are, you know, like 3 days before early voting, and that's when the locations go up. Or so yeah. Actually, what else might be interesting is getting an archive of these dates, because right now they're like starting to update saying live. And so it'd be great to be able to get like like I should start saving an archive of this, so that I can still get the difference in dates between like when the polling locations went up online versus like when it actually started. So hi Alice, welcome back. Thank you for joining too. Alicia Kim says yes, yes, that's right. Gilliam says, ooh, random tidbit. French open data government body just released a new version of their website, and apparently they felt that topics need to be a thing in addition to search. So they made topics for elections, COVID-19, and third one for good measure. Wow, that's really nicely organized. Oh, Alicia says a lot of times precinct data is available to the public only through in person. When I helped run a campaign, we had people at each precinct relaying the numbers released by the precinct. Wow. Yeah, I think that's what I'm starting to understand about how elections actually work. But I would love to hear more of your experience, Alicia, of when you helped to run a campaign. And Alicia says, so campaigns run numbers on each precinct to determine their favorability at each precinct on election day. Knowing the turnout by precinct helps them know where they are during the election. So interesting from my campaign's perspective too. Precincts will not release the vote count by candidate, but the amount of votes cast. And do they release that? Like, what's the cadence at which they release that? Do they start releasing that, like, starting, when early voting starts? Or is it only after election day? And then, like, do they, like, release those numbers, like, every day after election day? Or is it... This is so fascinating. Thank you for joining the chat. Okay. I might, and then I have to also catch you up on the Eve's data set. So what I did, so I think last time what we did was we went and so we had the numbers by county already, and then we went and so what I was trying to do here is so now we're switching data sets now. Oh my gosh, wow. Alicia says it depends in terms of how often precincts release the vote count. It's usually every hour. That's a lot more frequently than I thought. So every hour we have people letting us know what the turnout was. Wow. And sorry, is that every hour after early voting starts, or every hour after election day? Or sorry, after on election day. Wow. Gilliam says sounds awesome and also tedious. Alicia says it turns out if turnout is low at a precinct that we needed more votes, we immediately sent more canvassers to that area. On election day. Election day is a crazy fiasco. I can only imagine. Wow. That's so interesting. Thank you for sharing, Alicia. Okay, now I'm gonna finish this and feel like so what I was trying to do here is I wanted to look at the ratio of fail to respond versus the total remove. So this is from 0 to 100 or 0 to 1, and the higher it is, it means that the more voters were removed because they failed to respond. So I wanted to know which states essentially had the highest median number of voters removed because they failed, quote unquote, failed to respond. And the question I had for Vishnu, if Vishnu is still around, is, I hope you're still around. I wanted to sort the x-axis, so all of these states, by the median. Hello, Vishnu. Thank you for still being here. I wanted to sort them by the median of what I called the ratio for that particular year. And so this is, for example, my Vega Light code for this chart. I'll make it a little bit bigger. And I thought that I could just do like a dot sort and do like a field. Sorry, I need to wipe my hand after eating this custard. Okay, so oh yeah, so that's I was trying to do it like like this, but I'm still not like 100% sure how to do the mapping between like Vega Light like JSON version versus Vega Light and observable. Let me try that. And then the oops. Would that work? Will you work? Thank you. Wow, you solved it. Like I was just like hitting my head for like an hour last night, being like, "Hi." Yes, Vishnu, your big guess really paid off. Thank you. Now this is a nitpick, but if we can, turn it around. Let me like turn it around. So let me do the same thing on, so these are the absolute number of how many people got removed. So this is like the ratio, and then this is the absolute number of how many people were removed due to quote unquote fail to respond, which is like some of these are really high. So this is like a county in Texas, 95,000 removed due to fail to respond. So I'm not, I mean, we have to account for the fact that there's always human error in like data entry, but that's a lot. So let's see. Yeah, I didn't want to calculate the median myself and pass it in. Wait, so if I wanted to do, how do I tell it to order it descending, Vishnu? Gilliam asks, do canvassers influence much? However, have thought people would have made up their mind by then. Oh, and Alicia says, yes, it does. At this point, it's not about convincing people, but getting people to vote. You're literally going up to a door and asking if they've voted already. By this point, you know who your people are. If they haven't voted, you'll be using all of your energy in convincing them to do so. Wow. Hello, Christian Mears. Thanks for welcome back. That sort. Oh, that's how you do things. Okay, that's great to know. Vishnu, I'm so happy you're here. And I'm glad that I didn't have to like bang my head on this for longer. I'm trying to figure out like what the thought process behind the syntax is. Like dot sort. So I thought it was gonna be in like curly braces, kind of like how we do like if I want a point to be a certain color and I put it in and then I'm like color something. But then this one we're saying pass in, yeah. Gillian says, Shirley, don't ever wonder about why the syntax. Vishnu says, aside, and sorry I didn't catch this earlier in the process, but Mark box plot is great for this, exploring this like you're doing early on. Mark box plot. Interesting. Vega Light. What's a Mark box plot? Very deep rabbit. I haven't seen this. Wait, this is exactly what I wanted to layer. Amazing. Okay. Learn something new again. All right, this is exactly what I wanted. Ah, so good. Good day, good day. And we're only 15 minutes into the coding section of the stream. Wow. All right. So now I just gotta figure out how to use this. Okay. All right. Let's try and figure out. So encoding is all right. Let's just try first. Say, let's still keep all of the points, but then this was supposed to be the median, but actually instead of using that, let's try using vl.markBoxPlot. Let's see what happens. No, continuous access for box plots. So does that mean that I would want to oh, it has bugs around sorting the box plot. Actually, I do have to admit, one of the frictions that I do is trying to find Vegalite documentation in an easy way and observable. Oh, it does not play well with layering. Okay. In that case, let's see. So you're saying this might just not work. Like if I do .y dot, like if I do just saying I want the ratio for 2014. Whoa! It did work! Cool! Okay, let's change your color because that's really hard to see. Wait, did it work? Wait, hold on. Wait, what's the... Okay. Why isn't there... Why doesn't the max go... What are these? These are not like... Max of 2014 is 0.73, which looks like this. But then I wonder why the... Hold on. So, am I dreaming? Like a box plot is that... Wait, I thought like a box plot is, this is the median, this is Q1, Q3, min, max. That's a box plot, right? So I'm confused as to why these lines are not going all the way to the top. Yeah, it does admit that the max... Oh, is it because they're outliers that they don't go all the way to the top? The line doesn't go, like, it's saying that these two are outliers? Ooh. Business says, ooh. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna make this easier to see. So I'm gonna make it a different color. I'm gonna color it orange because I don't want to color it red. And then I'm gonna give it an opacity of 0.5. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna make it 0.75 because that's a little bit hard to see. 2.5, maybe make it red. That looks unappealing. Oh, what? Wait. So the box plot. Whoa. Okay, so not sure why. Oh, okay, I should catch up on the... Business is like... like, I don't think it plays well with layering about the mark box because it's a bit special. It can, but I wouldn't try to just drop it in the middle of what you have. Gilliam, like she just did. Business, ooh, nice, unexpectedly worked. Those are outliers. Ah, that's awesome. Um, there are two versions, Tukey and the other. Docs explain it better than I ever remember. You sound like you want the non-Tukey one. I think it is great to have the outliers. Hold on. This is awesome. So you're saying there's a Tukey version and a non... Ooh, types of box plot. Ah, Tukey box plot is the default box plot. For a Tukey box plot, whisker spans from the smallest data to the largest. Yeah. First and third quartiles, IQR is the interquartile range, and then specify, yeah, okay. No, I think this is great. This is awesome. No. I think this is exactly what I want. Oh man, learning new things. It's actually, but I understand why. All right, so I understand why. So I have a label on the blue ones because I want to know which counties they are. But actually, I understand now why I couldn't see what counties they were, and thus I thought maybe I was getting. This is great. So these are all outliers. Oh man, this is blowing my mind. Okay. All right. Actually, let's have you be opacity 0.5 also. And that way I can see which ones are outliers. And actually, let's bring your opacity back to 1. Brilliant. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy. Except now we're... Hold on. Are we now back to not being sorted correctly? That doesn't look... Yeah, so now we're not sorted correctly. Whoa. Oh, hello, welcome Anna. Welcome to the chat. Welcome back. Happy Friday indeed. Yes, let's see. If I remember last stream correctly, one of the to-dos was to look for discrepancies in measuring. Yeah. Oh, hello, Isna. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. And oh no, Gilliam, the one where I was talking to myself wasn't ever captured because I accidentally stopped my stream before I started talking. So I think it's just a little bit of me, or no, I think that VOD is just gonna be music, which is nice. Music is very nice. Ooh, I like all of the everything that's happening in the chat right now. I love that you're talking to each other. Yes. Okay. Okay, so Vishnu says, I think the default is outlier outside of 25 and 75 percentile of the distribution. Yeah, I remember calculating outliers once, and it is, I think it's exactly like what you pasted over about the Tukey plot. And the outlier is like Q1 minus K being a constant times IQR. And there's some default what the K is. And like anything below the Q1 minus K times IQR or above the Q3 plus K times IQR is the outliers. So you're absolutely right. Um, stored proc. Alicia says, working on a SQL problem. SQL intimidates me. This new Mark Boxplot has them bugs. Ah, that's what you were saying. Gah, gah. Uh, oh no. This news says this is normally where I give up and pass it a manual sort. No. Okay, fine. I'll use D3 to like. Okay. Okay, fine. I'll pass it. I'll pass it a manual sort. Isna. Oh, thank you, Isna. Um, oh, thank you. It is really fun, and I'm looking forward to making it like look really like pretty and engaging. Uh, yeah, I hope you do try out data modeling and visualization. It doesn't just work, Gilliam. There are some things that I do very often, so then it just kind of works because I do it so often that I remember exactly how it goes. But most of the time, I just struggle. Hmm. Yeah, I do have very silly syntax errors. Oh, thank you, Anna. Okay, so like how Visnu has suggested, we will manually create a sort order for this. But you know what? I'm such a fan of this. Actually, it's so fun to just like look at this. Um, like which ones are the outliers? And in fact, it's so interesting to just look at. Well, oh my God. Okay, hold on. This is giving me so many ideas. Thank you for the suggestion. Oh, okay, Visnu, this is such a great suggestion. Um, I think it'd be interesting to ideas. Make this about the outliers. One about what the median for each state is, and then after that, I think it'd be interesting to look at the outliers. I need to write this down. Um, got really excited. Okay, wait. The outliers are interesting. Um, where do I write this down? Ah, okay. All right, let me share my iPad. Blah, 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 blah. QuickTime. Pretty data for random stuff. I did do a lot of random like pop culture things before. I still want to do this actually. Actually, I think if I've been thinking a long time about getting like someone to help with the data, just so that I don't have to spend so much time on those, because I feel like that's what stops me from like doing more projects, because I'm like, oh, I have to go get the data again. So if I remove that barrier, because what I really enjoy is like the design and like code part of it. So if I can like kind of take out that barrier, then I think it'd be really fun to do like more projects. Also, I guess like funding is always an issue. Okay, so just as interesting as the ratio by state. So I think actually we've just done by state, and then I said, yeah, absolute number of voters, yeah, versus state population, yeah, okay. I was also thinking about how it'd be important to look at demographic and say population demographic breakdown. Oh, hi DT, welcome back. Good evening, morning, etc. Yes, indeed. Um, Helium, what's a chat suggestion backlog? Oh, of Oh, you know who has a really fun backlog of ideas? Pudding does such a great job with this. Oh, this was a really fun. This was a really fun article. I just read it. But yeah, Pudding has a really great backlog of public resources. Yeah, data sets, backlog of our story ideas. I think this one's super fun. And then they're like, um, oh, thank you, Isna, for gifting a sub. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Okay. I just realized what you meant. To have the chat be where we like store this information about ideas. And uh, and then I have to write things down in my iPad, or else I just like lose track of everything. I thought you meant like just like chat suggested like data stories, and that's why I went on this rabbit hole of like the putting story idea backlog, which is um yeah. I love that they have this backlog. So this is the backlog of like I think they have this idea, they think it's interesting, but they don't have the resources to commit to it. So like anybody can like pitch them any of these stories as like, hey, I'll do it, which I think is such a great idea. Anyways, okay, back to this. So we were saying how they demographic breakdown, how they previously voted. And then what we just said was outliers. So, I want to hear your opinion. Should it be outliers for each state, or should it be or outliers overall, or both? I guess we can just try out both. Okay, let's try this out. Um, I know I say this a lot, but it just makes me really happy. The community we're building. I never thought about that before starting to stream. But I think it just makes me really happy and warm my heart that you join like every time. Okay, I'm gonna stop being sappy and just get back to this. Okay, so I also wanted to do this kind of box plot for the bottom one, which is the absolute number of um, let's see. Okay, so this is the absolute number. I'm just gonna copy this whole thing over. Yeah? No. Let's not copy this whole thing. Orange, yeah. Field Q absolute. Oh, another question for Vishnu. I'm like treating this like my own personal office hours with Vishnu. But or anyone that has like Vega Light experience. I shouldn't single out Vishnu so much. I'm sorry. Anybody that has like Vega Light experience, like in general, I would love your help. Okay, so oh, the question was I tried to do a power scale, but then I didn't quite work yesterday. And I swear I was looking at one of the like notebooks, observable notebooks for, I was looking at, yeah, the observable notebook for Vega Light. So now couldn't quite, you know what, maybe I just didn't look enough. Okay, so here also, let's give you an opacity. And then, woohoo! This is so fun! Ooh, I wish there's a way to like connect like the absolute with the ratios. Okay, let's write down that idea too. Connect outliers for, oh, here. Connect outliers for ratio and absolute number of voters removed. Oh, that is so cute, TT. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Anna, your penguin is so cute. I love the. Wait, that's so cute. I love the little like. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep the outliers for the moment, because I think for this particular exploration, I think it's really interesting to have to be able to see the outliers. And I think in a little bit after, okay, so what I need to do, maybe a chat backlog is a great idea. So the first thing I'm going to do now is to sort them by the median of the ratio. And then the second thing I'm going to do is figure out how I can take advantage of the outliers. Okay, let's do this. All right. Sort by, okay, so I want to sort by and then I want to match. Sort order and sort by. Oh man, okay, median. No, this is perfect. Okay. Okay, sort by median ratio, then get statement. Yes, okay, I can do this. I'm going to use the bisect. Perfect. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted. Also interesting that like for 2014 I don't have data for 10 of the states, which I guess, yeah, that's a note I have to make. Okay, so now that I have the sort order, it should be that I do scale, right? Wait, Gilliam says I will advocate for a data newbie view versus an expert data view. Do you mean, wait, what? I feel like I lost some context. Okay, so now I need to do scale. I think I need to do scale here and then pass that sort order in as the domain. Let's see if that works. Oh no, laptop. Yes! No! Okay, I think that's because in the state one, I think I did mean and not median. So I guess the question is, because there's a lot of outliers, I should do the median. Okay, now I should be able to. Whoa, what are you? What just happened? Something just happened. I'm not sure what. Ah. Hmm. So, if you don't intuitively know how to read this chart just above, how, it's a good point. How can I help with it? Like, should I label it? I should probably label it. So actually, let me give it a title. Also, not sure what happened there. Let me give it a title. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, okay, so that is a really good point. So let me give it a title of the ratio. So the first one is ratio of percent voters removed because of failure to respond. And then the bottom one is number of voters part of it is doom or title legend. There we go. I don't know how to easily make legends in Vega Light. So, but yeah, so these two charts are because I wanted to see for each state what the percent voters. So yeah, so basically what the percent voters removed because failure to respond, and I wanted to see which states had the highest percentage, and then also which ones had the highest absolute number of voters removed because of failure to respond. And so this one is the box plot is essentially at the bottom is the minimum. This is the Q1, and then the really subtle white line is the median, and then Q3, and then maximum, and then these orange-ish ones are the outliers. And each of these dots represent a county in a state. So actually, there's something that went wrong. Let's see. So let's figure out what went wrong. Some of them, more of them don't have undefined, but then this is Vermont. Something happened here where I think actually, let me also make that a little bit shorter because that one's not as important. Oh no, something is making my laptop very unhappy. Okay. So, several yellow dots and several blue dots on the same vertical. So, yeah, yes. So the x-axis is the same for both graphs, although hold on, they're not sorted the same way just yet. So let me go fix that. All right. And then, oh no, why? Oh, I wonder if it's because of the QuickTime Player right now. Okay, so now, oh great. Okay, so now it's the same for both axes. For some reason, there's some bug where Vermont is like not okay. Anyways, okay. So the reason why there's several points, these dots in each vertical is because each of these dots represent one county in each state, and then the yellow dots are those that are outlier counties for that state. Yes. Well, actually, I don't know off the top of my head how to do that to make the titles bigger. Uh-oh. Let's see. Text. Font size. There we go. All right. Text. And then font size. Let's make you like 1.5 m. Do you take M? Vigolite? I don't know if Vigolite. Nope, it seems. Oh no. Nope, Vigolite is like no M. Alright. Let's do 24 and see if that works. Did I just do it incorrectly? Ooh, huge. Cool. Okay. Let's do the same thing down here. Number. Oops. Oh no. What just happened? There we go. Okay. What is happening? Alright, let's stop you. And then number of voters removed. Ooh. So my Amy just came out with something really, really cool called computecuter.com. And it is how to make your coding setup cuter. And so one of them is change your desktop background. So I've been like, oh, and the flowers, they animate so cute. And one of the suggestions is to change your desktop background. So I'm definitely going to do that. And then cute monospace fonts. Yes. Okay. That was a little distraction. Okay. Yeah, Anna's. I really like it. The site is called computecuter.com. Super cute. And then I think she's going to be, the version 2 of this website is, I think, if you choose one of these editor themes, I think it's going to change up here. I think that was what's supposed to happen. So, ooh, okay, I'm getting distracted. All right. Yeah, of course, Amy. I love what you did. And I've been meaning to redo my setup. William says, who do we know at Observable? You know Vishnu. Okay. So this is something is incorrect, especially because I don't think the medians are, yeah, some of these still have higher medians. I don't think it's sorted correctly, but at this point I don't think it's like a important enough thing for me to get hung up on. It's in general correct, but I think there might be, it's weird because it seems like there might be a difference in how I'm calculating the median and how Vega Light is calculating the median, which is a very weird thing. Also, for some reason, seems like however I'm calculating the median, it's insisting that 3 of the states don't have it. Why? I don't know. Is that because... I think it wouldn't do for me to get too hung up over this, but now I'm just happy that I can see this more easily, like which states have been which states have been removing voters so much, and it is Wyoming. So everybody that Wyoming removed, almost like there's like almost 100% of voters removed from Wyoming is because of quote unquote failure to respond. And actually, I should elaborate on why the failure to respond is an interesting metric, and it is because failure to respond is defined as failure to respond to notifications that the county has sent, and failure to vote in last 2 elections. And I think this one is the one with like the most wiggle room of like if you of like misconduct. So not saying necessarily that these states are like committing malpractice. So it's not like a causation, but like a correlation, I guess. Yes, let me also... Well, I don't know. Oh, stream friendly as in like how, and like just like make it bigger? Also interesting is that if I have any good books on Splunk. So I used to work there for a year and a half at the very start of my career. I have to admit, I haven't kept up with it since, and that was like 2012. So unfortunately, I do not have any good recommendations. I'm sorry. Looking for outliers, failure to respond, and how they relate to the total failures by state. Hello, Pylian. Failure to respond to notifications by the state about whether they're still an active voter. Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry, Isna. Okay, so how do I make that text bigger? I think it's just dot title, and I think it's the same thing. I can say font size 16. Nope. Okay, I'll say text. Percent removed for the year 2014, I guess. So I don't want to spend too long on this because this isn't the final visualization in any, like, by any means. This is only like exploration, and I feel like I'm getting really distracted here. Number removed. And also, my laptop is struggling for some reason. Why is it not title? Shouldn't it be title? The text? No, that's a mark. Access. The access for a title. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop because I think I'm getting too bogged down. Okay, access. Labels. Is it labels? Titles? Gilliam, what new API was you showed? Do you mean the like box plot API or what was the new API that Visnu shared? Yeah, I thought it was. All right, I'm not quite sure how to like change the access. No, I should know. I've done this before. Why isn't it dot title? Is it a label? Yeah, I thought it'd be the title. Yeah, like that. Is the title? Oh wait, title font size. Dot title font size. Okay. Oh, the box plot thing, like, so Visnu was saying that he thought I would have to start with the box plot and like remove all of the, so he was just saying that I couldn't layer with it. So with layering, I was trying to draw one dot per county, and he was saying that like I might not be able to layer the box plot on top of all of those dots, and because box plots are a little bit finicky, but it turned out that we could. So I don't think that that's maybe actually here. Title font size. Is that what's gonna make it work? Huh. That is not what worked. Alright, so I'm Yeah, it's not working. So okay, hold on, that worked. So what if I do dot title font size? No. Okay, so I'm gonna stop it right here because it's not, yeah, it's just not working as I think it should. So I'm gonna stop before I get too frustrated with it. Okay, so I think the next thing I should do is, yeah, I know, Chris. I'm just like, no, maybe I could make it work. Oh, bye, BB. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, and then I just get annoyed. I'm like, no, I could make it work. Yeah, I think I might just say the title out loud. And also, Alfishy, thank you. I'm glad the vibe is kind of soothing. Okay, so what is it that I wanted to get out of this? I think it's really great to be able to see um, like which states had the highest percentage. Actually, I'll do one last thing with the title. I can't seem to figure out how to make it bigger, but at least I can hopefully make the title more intuitive. Okay, so I think that it's great to be able to see this. Look at how wide of a spread West Virginia has. It's great to be able to see this, but I think what we need is some context for each of these states. Basically, that's what I tried earlier. I did a dot title and then I did exactly that, where I passed in the font size, and that didn't work. Like I basically did exactly this, but on this like Y encoding, and then it didn't work, and I was sad. Yeah, access labels, which seems like it's a little bit different. So I wonder if it's that I need to pass in dot access. Ooh, have a great lunch, Alicia. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks, Vishnu. Okay. All right. So, and this is actually only 2014. So actually, I had a different one. This is a little bit also hard to see. I wanted to see if there were changes. So between across the years. So then, this is actually Wyoming, and then they had a really high ratio. So actually, okay, so this is the percentage. Here, I'll put on the title is text, is percent voters removed because of failure to respond across all years. Oh, and then I'll give it a font size of 24. Yeah, this one's hard to read. So I also was wondering, I feel like for most of them, it seems like, I mean, obviously the ones that are down at 0, it probably means that they didn't have any data. But it seems like a lot of them, yeah, it's too hard to read. So I feel like, I don't mean that it's symmetrical. I mean that like, it seems like a lot of them go down over the years, but of like the percent voters removed, it seems to go down over the years. But then I'm also not sure because some of them just doesn't have data. Like, I don't know if this is 0. All of these dots at like 0% is because of lack of data, or if it's actually 0%. And also it's really hard to see just in general, like, so I think this is an idea and I'm not really sure like what else to try and invigilate to. Yeah, I don't know what else to try and invigilate with it. But this one at least I can sort. So I think I'll sort it by let's sort it by the average ratio across all of the years. So I'm gonna go back to the state, and then I'm gonna do oh, label font size. Oh my god. New favorite is math.sign now divide by 100 plus 1 times 12. What does that even mean, Ms. New? What is that formula? Yeah, we only tried title font size. I'm gonna cry about the documentation. Okay, so let's try it again. All right, Visnu, I'll listen to you. Label font size, but like, what is it doing? Visnu said, try this one. Label font size is math.sign of now as in, wait, now as in like, is this gonna animate, Visnu? Oh my god, it's gonna animate. What is it gonna, now divide by 100. So it's gonna go up and down. You're gonna make it go up and down in size. I know what this is doing. You're gonna make it go from 0 to like 0 to 12 or something, huh? Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it for you, Visnu, because you help out so much. Oh my god, yeah, Gilliam, you're right. As soon as I do this, my computer is gonna go even crazier than it currently is. And then we can blame it on Visnu. It's already slow. Alright. You know what I should do? I should use your subscriptions to like get a desktop. Like I feel like that'd be a pretty good use of your support. Just get a new freaking laptop. Okay, I'm gonna make it 16. Okay, size 16. Math.sign. Yeah, it's gonna go from 1 to 16, and it's gonna animate. All right, let's see if my laptop can even handle this. Oh look what you did. Misley, look what you did. Oh, Rachel, thank you so much for subscribing and welcome. What about a remote computer you can code on? I feel like that's even worse for performance. Switch YouTube. Uh-oh, sorry. Yep, it's dead. The notebook is dead. Guess we're not gonna be able to see it animate. No, Visnu, come back. That was the only thing, that was the only suggestion that was bad. I don't think it's even, okay, wait, hold on. I wonder if it's because of this QuickTime player that like my laptop is like, so maybe this will be better. Ooh, maybe. All right. When in doubt, just refresh. Undo. No. I think it's the iPad. Let's blame it on the iPad. I don't think any of this is because of observable. I think it's just that my laptop is getting overwhelmed. Because of the animation. So the animation is probably just taking too much processing power away. Or not. It could just be Visnu misled us. Oh no, we don't get to see the animation. All right. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to undo. Where is it? Okay, let's go in safe mode. What? Oh, so I said to pause on college session. All right, in safe mode, we're just not going to be able to see the... Oh, wait. Hold on. Is it because... No. Okay. Sorry for no animation. I'm using have Zoom. Oh, Isna, I'm using my MacBook Pro. It's the pre-Retina MacBook Pro. So I got it in 2016, but I think it's the 2015 the 2015 version. So it's got a few years on it. All right. That new iMac is like ridiculous in price. I'm just like, I don't know who, like, what is the use case? I don't know. Other than, I guess, money. Other than showing off that you have money. What is the new use case? Like, what is the use case of like a $3,000 or $4,000 laptop? Oh, hello! Thank you so much for subscribing, C Missile. Thank you. Halloween's in January says, wow, I haven't seen the Twitch ad in years. I try not to make you all have to suffer too many Twitch ads, so I only have one in the beginning. Yeah, but the new iMac is like $3,000 or $4,000, isn't it? It's like ridiculous. Isna says, I have angry moose on the loose. May use impress your neighbor. True. Isna says, I have an old MacBook Pro. Oh, okay. So that's what's supposed to happen. With the math dot sign. I see why it's your favorite, Visnu. Math dot sign now divide by 100 plus 1 times 12. Oh, I just memorized it. Isna says, I have an old MacBook Pro non-Retina 13-inch. Love it, but just got a Mac Mini recently for Swift, and it's actually really solid. Ooh, Mac Mini would be a good, good contender. I was just thinking of, yeah, I guess I can't. I'm too used to building in Mac OS, so I guess I might suffer if I do like a PC build. And I wait, hold on. I turned it back. Oh no. So I turned it back to non-animation, and now I swear I took away the animation. Yeah, I took away the animation. Oh no, okay, I'm just gonna revert to before we, thank goodness for reverting here. Except for, hold on, oh, I think I have to exit to revert. Alright, let's revert. New history. Okay, so, where did I go wrong? Where I went wrong was listening to Vishnu. But only this once. Oh no, please. Alright, I think this might be a good place to stop. When it's not fine. I don't know. I can't even see what I'm reverting to. Okay. Alright, maybe I can just... Honestly, I can't. Nothing. Come on. I wonder if it just... Ooh. Here's potentially a good idea. I wonder if... There was one time when something happened and I had to clear cache with observable because it was doing weird things. Like I had gotten it into a really weird state. So let me try that in Firefox. Yes, it was indeed a very cool suggestion, Vishnu. It just I don't know what happened. Sure. All right, let's try this. It's okay, Vishnu. It really was a cool idea. Ah, close all tabs. Okay, let's see if I can make it work on Firefox and then we'll go back. Wait, no, it's not working in Firefox either. Yeah, I don't think it's working in Firefox. Oh no. Oh no. I think Firefox has hung up. Okay, that piece of, like, Vishnu, what you sent over did not look harmful. So I don't know what it is, but I think I should get off OBS and then try and figure out what's making things hang. I trying to decide. So I do have more things that I want to try out, but I think I need to figure this out first. So I may come back for an afternoon stream, but I think the likelihood might be a little bit low, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to like fix this. And I definitely need to fix this off stream because OBS is not. Oh, really? flash the working view. Yeah, so it's definitely I think I need to do this like when OBS is not running. Okay. Yes, next week we'll probably get a satisfying. Ooh, is that chokas? Chokas? Ooh. Okay, so I guess this is us wrapping up. And ooh, I'm gonna change it back to this. Ooh. Oh man. Nope, nope. Okay. For a split second, it looked like maybe Firefox will come around, but nope. Um, all right. So thanks for joining today's stream, where I feel like the first 20 minutes looked really promising, and then it was downhill from there. Um, yeah, I'll figure things out, and then come back next week. So I do want to get started on the actual charts next week. So I'm thinking of doing a stream at 10:30 a.m. PST on Tuesday, and then maybe tentatively doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And hopefully I have the data analyzed enough by then that I can do. Oh my god, it showed up! Wait, it showed up! You guys, hold on. Look! Okay. Don't know what that was. It showed up. I'm with label size 16. And apparently, and this is in Firefox, label font size 16. Oh, on Access. .access. Is that why it didn't work before? That might be. No. You know what? Oh, no. Visnu, I wanted this one. I wanted this title, this Access title to be a bigger font size. This part that says 2014 ratio. Okay. This is where I'm like throwing in the towel. Is that what it's called? Throwing in whatever thing. I'm tired now. But no. Okay. So, but at least it showed back up, and I am happy for that. I have no idea why it showed back up. Yeah, I'll figure it out offline. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna go and explore the data some more, so that next Tuesday I can actually be coding one of the charts that are gonna go up for the product. Yeah, thank you for joining today's interesting result stream. Yeah, so I'm gonna do Vishnu has one more suggestion. Access. All right, one more time. I'm gonna try this one more time. Title and title font size. It sort of worked. Ish. Nope. All right. I swear I'm gonna stop this. So yeah, it sort of worked in that it now is a big size. It just repeats itself multiple times. So yeah. we're in Firefox now. I'm definitely the type that's like, I can't, um, close, close enough. All right, I'm giving up on this. I say this every time, but I feel like persistence and perseverance was like taught, like drilled into me as a child to a fault, and I'm like, I'm stopping, and then I don't stop. This is sometimes it's just not productive. Okay, I swear, I'm gonna end it now. End it now. Ending it now. Thank you for joining us this Friday. I will see you next Tuesday, 10:30 a.m. And for the time being, for October, we're gonna do well, for next week, I'll do Tuesday. For sure, Wednesday and Fridays, and then impromptu on other days. But as of right now, I think I'm planning on Tuesday. But I think best way is just like notification on my Twitch channel. Thank you so much for joining today on this adventure. And I will see you next week. Bye. Have a great weekend.